Take your arms out into Charlie's Angel position. That's it. Drop the shoulders down. You gotta feel fierce right now.
I do.
Now dip and swirl. Dip and swirl. One more. Dip and swirl.
Hello everybody, welcome back to the Moms You. As you can see, we got the crew and a very special guest, Tiffany Rothe.
Woohoo! All right.
Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
So excited.
Thank you so much.
So your YouTube channel is blowing up right now, and you
Yes.
cover fitness, and you're a mama. You've got a 10-year-old and a 2-year-old.
Right.
And I noticed your abs right when I walked in.
I
was like, is this what we were wearing today? Hello.
Yes.
Give me some of that.
It wasn't always like that though. It took some work. So
Yeah. So tell me about your YouTube channel.
Well, you know, my YouTube channel is something that I developed really to help people not only look better, but to feel better from the inside out. So even though it's working out, it's more like building up your confidence, your self-esteem, and it's not about fitting your body into one model, it's about being your best. So I developed a phrase called Fem-Esteem. And Fem-Esteem, which really applies to this show, is about, for all you moms out there, all the moms out there that are trying to get in shape, it's about recovering the woman that you were before the mom. Because, I mean, she gets taken over, she gets kind of barreled over. So that's about finding your sensuality, your sexuality, your self-confidence, all of that.
Yes. You fit right in. Yeah. Wonderful. So what kind of videos do you show on your channel? Like fitness and motivational and?
Yes, I do a lot of fitness videos, and they're based on the 10-minute workout technique. So you can take one video, which is like the 10-minute get your sexy back workout. You can mix that with the bombshell butt workout, and then so you can choose what you want. And the reason for that is, you know, people say, I don't have enough time, or it's like so hectic, especially the moms. You have kids crawling over you all the time. So you can use one of these 10-minute workouts and get that in without having an excuse. And if you just do something for yourself, even if it's just 10 minutes, you feel so much better.
What inspired the initial decision to create YouTube videos and fitness, and what's your background?
Okay, so well, you know what? I was in LA for a long time, and I had a training business, and I was teaching and everything, and then I moved to Mexico for love.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And I basically gave up my business there, and I opened up a studio there in Playa del Carmen, Mexico, and I would have all these people that would come because it's more of like a touristy town, and they would visit, and they would say, well, how do we continue doing your workouts? And I was like, well, I don't know. I didn't know about that yet. So then, this whole YouTube thing came out. I can put them on YouTube for you guys. I can put them on YouTube, and so people could do them from all around the world. And then from there, it just kind of took off, more than I really expected.
And I noticed that. Do you do all your videos in English and then again in Spanish?
Yes, I do them all in English and Spanish.
Right.
Well, I first started out just doing them in English, but then, all of my Spanish-speaking followers were like, hey, they get pissed off. I have to make sure that I do them both in English and Spanish,
Okay, so Tiffany, I have, I think, every single workout that has ever been invented on DVD. I've got all the Insanities and Billy and the Daily Burns. So what do you feel like makes yours special and so effective?
Okay, well, the first thing is my workout is all of that. I have a background in taekwondo and body sculpting and dancing and ballet. So I wrap all of that thing into my workout, and it's so effective because it's fun and it's feminine, and you want to do them. So it ties in with that whole thing I was talking about, Fem-Esteem. And you know what? I decided early on that I'm just going to cater to the female market, because those are the ones that normally do classes. We're the ones that are in there really, really focusing on it. So my workouts really work your bodies in ways that other people don't. They get your waist tight. I really encourage you to move your whole torso to release that energy. Seriously. Energy, because we get blocked. You get blocked, and if all of your workouts are just sort of straight, you're not really working this whole part right here, which needs to be a flower that blooms every single day. So that's the way I do it in the workouts.
My flower hasn't bloomed.
I gotta bloom it down.
Yes, where were you? And you're free. You're on YouTube. What was I thinking?
Yes. You gotta go to Tiffany Rothe workouts. Because most people say, you know what, I've tried so many things, and it wasn't until I got to your workouts that I really started seeing results, especially in the waist and ab area. Because most people don't do a lot of these swirls and fun things that I do, the breathing techniques that I do, that you have to think about. Abs are not just like a plane. We're three-dimensional. We're a cylinder. So you have to work the lower back and the waist.
Every time you move, I'm moving.
You gotta get in there. You gotta get in there.
We're gonna do the whole episode like this.
Yeah, and that's what makes it really effective, because and when it's fun, you keep doing it.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, you don't dread it. Put the videos
That's
together.
a really good idea.
Awesome.
Yes.
So you originally started your channel for like your clients,
Mm-hmm.
but like now that you have a following, like what is your vision for your channel? Like where do you want to take it?
So now, this is actually revolutionary on YouTube. I am having my own reality fitness show where I'm going to train 8 women for 8 weeks. And during the time that I'm training them with their workouts, all of my fans can follow the exact same workout. So instead of having just workouts once a week, there'll be daily workouts, there'll be food constantly. So it's kind of like if you were watching Dancing with the Stars and getting the same routines that they were doing, so that they're really going to be able to identify with the contestants. With this, I can not only talk about just physical fitness, but in me encouraging them and helping them, I can talk about, you know, what do you see when you look in the mirror? Building your Fem-Esteem. Building up your confidence. Why are you choosing these foods over the other foods? And then choose foods that actually make you beautiful from the inside out. So I'll be able to incorporate all of these teachings in the show so that I can help a lot more people. So I'm really excited about the fittest winner coming soon to Tiffany Rothe workouts. Yes!
Tiffany,
Yes, ma'am.
I hear we have a workout in store for us today.
Yes, you do.
What are you gonna do to us?
Okay. All right. Have you guys heard of chakras?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chakras are like your energy centers. And then we're going to work on the navel chakra, which is like kind of 2 inches above the belly button. And that one is really related to like your self-confidence and your feelings. And a lot of times if that chakra is blocked, then you're feeling kind of low. You don't feel good in groups and things like that. And then we're also going to work on our sacral chakra, which has to do with how your sexy feelings and everything. Yeah, remember that swirl? We're going to do the dip and swirl workout for that.
Like the bend and stop. Okay.
Yeah. And then we're going to work on opening up our root chakra, which is like kind of the lower part of your body here. And I'm going to get into that, like the lower part here.
Your vagine.
Yeah, exactly. Towards your lower back. And that's just going to really help you feel more grounded and secure.
I love it. You guys ready?
Yeah, ready.
Absolutely.
Let's
Ready?
do this.
Okay, so you guys, this is a great squat for your butt, but it also makes you feel like some sexy and hot. So I call it the Charlie's Angel squat. You're gonna put your one leg in front like that, lift your heel up, your knees are kind of together. Take your arms out into Charlie's Angel's position. That's it. Drop the shoulders down. You gotta feel fierce right now.
I do.
Now stick your booty out, tummy in, and keep on going. Go down, touch the chair, and then squeeze up. That's it. Let's do 10 together. Let's go. 10. Good. And when you come up, 9. You guys count for me. You count. 8. That's it. Pull the abs in. 7. Pull the abs in when you come up. 6. Good. Knees together. 5. Be fierce now, ladies. 4. There we go. 3. Squeeze those knees together. 2. One more. Hold it down. Hold it down. Here they come. Hold it down. Here they go. Very good. Okay, so we gotta be even. So the other leg. Lift up. I need you to get cute though, because you have to like, stick your booty out a little bit. Cross the knees. That's it.
That's the cuteness gonna start right
Assume the position. Now make sure, ladies, that your shoulders are down. Your chest is elevated. I want that one heel elevated in front of the other so that you're really focusing just on one side of your glute. Let's do 10. Ready? 10. Come on. 9. That's it. 8. Good. Touch the chair and come up. 7. Squeeze the booty when you lift. 6. Tummy in, breathe out. 5. 4 more. 4. That's it. Strong arms. 3. Strong arms. Let's go. Hold it down. Hold it down. That's it. Hold it, ladies. Hold it. Squeeze that booty and come up. Good job.
I like it.
Okay, ladies, now we're going to do the dip and swirl workout. You ready? Okay, it sounds good, right?
Sounds like ice cream.
Yes. Scoot your little booties to the end of the chair. Keep your arms nice and straight. Now, what I want you to make sure is that you don't, we're going to hold it right here because you're starting your workout right now. That's right. You don't let your body sink down like that. Don't do that. So everybody push your shoulders down. Your waist is nice and long. We're going to go clockwise and just swirl your hips in a circle.
Clockwise.
Yeah. That's it. Is that good? Is that good? Okay, now let's go the other way, counterclockwise.
We need some music.
I know.
Maybe it's when we
Okay, everybody hold it. Now we're going to do one dip. That means you're going to bend your elbows and point them back. Go down and up. One swirl clockwise. Woo!
I didn't think about
one dip.
clockwise.
One dip.
No.
Now go the other way. Swirl.
I can only touch
Yes. Okay, you guys ready? Let's go. Dip
and
swirl. Dip and swirl. Dip
and swirl.
One more.
Dip and swirl.
Yeah. Good job.
It's either laugh or cuss. One of the two.
I felt like I might have really been awkward at that.
Yeah, but how
I was watching you guys. I was like,
You and me both.
Yeah, but this recovers, all that feminine energy. You gotta get into it. It's not all just straightforward and back and side to side. We have to work it and be soft and sensual with our exercises so that it makes us feel like we want to be.
right, and then when you go dancing, you'll feel more confident.
He's like on dance floor. Give me a chair. I'm a dip and swirl. Forget the whip and the nay-nay.
Exactly.
I got the dip and the
You don't have
swirl.
to get up. You can just be sexy from your chair. Like that, right? Especially dancing. The last one that we're going to do is one that you can do from anywhere, and this is the one that really helps, especially after you've given birth. All of your organs are kind of out.
Yes.
So let's sit up nice and tall. Sit up nice and tall, and just laugh. Okay, so how they say laughter is the best medicine because it really actually contracts and it pulls your navel chakra and it opens it up. So it's really great for you and helps you to build confidence in yourself. So right here above your belly button, you're going to place your hands like this with your energy out. Cross your thumbs together. Sit up nice and tall. And when we're sitting up, we're going to keep those booties nice and tight. And you're just going to breathe out like this. That's it. Again. Now, let's try not to move the spine and just the abs. That's it. Now we're going to blow it out. Instead of a ha. That's it. So you're trying to put those kids to sleep? Do that. Good. One more and.
You can smell my breath, can't you?
Now here we go. Here we go. Now we're going to do 10 of those quick and short. Ready? Go. And.
You're interrupting my chakra.
All right, okay. So, did you guys feel that? Like,
Absolutely.
pulling
Yeah,
in?
totally.
See, we started working up a sweat with that little breathing exercise. And that's really good to help to, get those organs to get back in shape,
Awesome.
Now you guys are armed and ready to get your Fem-Esteem back. And what? Feminine is the new sexy?
Yes.
That's right.
Okay,
That's
I can't wait to do more. These are
Thank you, Tiffany.
All right.
Those were great,
I'm
and I
so
feel like
glad
I'm
you
going to be sore. And I like that. You guys ready to answer some Twitter questions?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Tiffany, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, perfect. Lene.Grace asks, what workouts did you ladies use after giving birth to get your original shape back?
Where is my original?
Where is
Could've-
that?
you
I
wanted-
just started walking because I remember I tried to go right back into the gym. I think it was only 3 months after, and I had a stinging feeling in my stomach, and I was like, my guts just aren't back to where they were at. So I just started walking a lot with Cooper in the stroller just to get the sweat and the blood flowing again, and to get the endorphins pumping through the body. Yeah. I think just getting moving in general.
Yeah.
After I had, I think it was Avia, because I've always liked fitness. I got into it in high school. And after I had Avia, she was maybe 6 months old, I got into spinning. That's fun. And I loved it because it just kind of helped me sweat all my toxins out. And that's what I loved. But I feel like you really have to give yourself a good year before you be like, okay, I'm really going to hit the gym hard. Don't feel bad if you don't get to the gym for a while.
Yeah.
For me, so far, it's more been about, it's always, let me say, not just now, eating. My workouts play a huge play on how my muscles come back together, but as far as in the weight coming off,
Samesies.
if the cleaner I eat, the easier the weight just
And you probably
falls
feel
off.
better.
Absolutely.
You got to eat clean,
Yeah.
or you're just going to feel like somebody else get the kids.
You can't eat like a heavy, you can't eat like a big slice of cheesy pizza and then feel like I'm gonna go run 5 miles. Like
Right,
nobody wants to do that. You need to fuel your body properly to want to work out. It goes hand in hand.
Yeah.
After I had Winston, I drank so much water because I wanted to nurse mainly, but I couldn't believe how good it made me feel. And I felt my weight came off way faster because I was just drinking water like crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is a very good thing that a lot of people undervalue is water.
Yeah.
Water.
I had never really liked water, and then when I started drinking it so much, I couldn't believe how good I felt. My skin cleared up. I felt amazing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, for me, I would say because the first one was 10, it was a little bit easier than the second one. Actually took me a long time. And I just remember at about 6 months in the mirror going, I'm not like those other trainers that goes by, and I actually did some videos about it on my channel, that, not to feel badly about yourself if it doesn't snap back like the people that you see on television, but it's absolutely, I think it's crucial that you start working out or getting back into your body as soon as you feel good, because it's when you do that, what I talked about earlier is that when you start to feel good about yourself, you eat a little bit better, you drink more water, you put on better clothes, you start to shine better, because if you're not feeling good, you put your big old mom clothes on, you're slumping around, but one little workout or one little thing that makes you feel like, hey, I still got it, you know what I mean? Then you start pepping up a little bit, and so that's really, really important after you've had a baby, is to make sure you get back into your body and get that Fem-Esteem.
After I had my first daughter, I loved Pilates before, and I had a C-section, and I could not do the moves. And it was so weird to me, because I was like, this was so easy for me before, and now I have this new body, and I got discouraged. But my advice would be, don't get discouraged and keep trying. Not that I have. But my advice to you.
And celebrate that you're a mom.
And then it's okay if it takes you a little bit longer. And
Yeah, I've always been a fan of yoga. I feel like it's just always been really good for me. And I remember my first yoga class, like post pregnancy. I was like, God, my body just craved this, and just moving it and stretching it and being in a heated room. For me, that was good, and that like centered me. And it's also like a little bit of meditation. You start, you in a lot of yoga classes, there's a mirror and you look yourself in the eye, and it's like, for me, I like talk to myself like, you stay in this pose, you hold that leg, you got this, girl.
And a lot of it is about that. It's about really being with yourself, accepting yourself in that moment. I even have a video called Relaxing Stretch and Meditation.
Oh, cool.
That I really recommend that people do after the workout, just to be like, you know what, this is great, everything is beautiful in this morning, I am okay. And that is really important, especially for us moms, at whatever stage that you are after having a baby.
Are you guys ready for the next one? Mia May 12 asks, how do you learn to love yourself and your body even if you don't have the supermodel look?
They don't even love their bodies.
Right. Yeah, that's
I mean, I think every woman we could all pick apart our bodies. I feel like I'm the worst at it. We've just come up with a new rule, and it's mostly because I've noticed that Cooper has been saying bad things about himself. Like, I look chubby, and he's like, look, my belly's poking out. And I'm like, he totally gets that from me. It's my own fault, because he hears me say it, so he's saying it. So I said, every time we say a bad thing about ourselves, we have to say 5 nice things about ourselves.
Oh, that's good.
Because sometimes you just like mindlessly be like, I look chubby today, because sometimes you feel it, so you say it. But I think that everybody could pick their bodies apart and be like, I don't like this, I don't like this, I don't like that. But it's focusing on the good, because there's some things that we'll never be able to change, you know?
But it's also about affirmations. I think that that's something that I really do, especially after my class, is to say, instead of, how much, because what you focus on expands. So if you wake up and you focus on all the things that you don't like and all the things that are wrong, you're going to see more and more and more. But if you wake up and you focus on all the things that you love and all the things that you want to affirm, then you change your mindset.
Right.
You change your mindset to create what you want to have happen. And that's really important. So you start saying, I love my body, I love my beautiful stomach that gave birth, I love my hips because they're so sexy and feminine, I love my feet because they help me move, I love my back because it keeps me strong, I love my hands because they can embrace my children. You just start with all of these beautiful affirmations, and then by the time you're done, you're like, I'm pretty awesome, right? And then you get back to that feeling again.
So piggybacking off of what you said, I'm all about verbal affirmations. And with that question, I feel like in our society, it's norm for a woman to shoot down a compliment. Like if someone says, "Oh, you look thin," girl, I am as big as a house. Right? Like it's hard for us to accept it. And y'all have heard me say several times on the show, I love myself, and that doesn't mean that I feel that way every day. Sometimes I don't, but I know that it's healthy for me to say it, even if it sounds conceited. And I remember me and my husband a long time ago, and then I'll shut up. We did affirmations to each other, because sometimes you need someone else to see the beauty in you so you can reflect it back. So every night we would tell each other something that we thought was so wonderful about the other person. And I started doing it with one of my girlfriends too, because it was just like nice. It's sometimes nice to hear someone else say it, and then it's easier for you to say it. And we weren't allowed to deflect the compliment. We had to completely accept it. We had to be like, thank you. I really appreciate that.
Right.
So that's something. If you're around other girls that you like appreciate, you all should just work on empowering each other, because eventually it'll rub off on. You'll start to believe what you're hearing, and you'll start to be able to speak it as well.
I'm gonna do that
That's
with
beautiful.
Braylee.
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna say. What has made me feel better about my body is Braylee went through this stage where she was really down on herself, and I would always tell her those things. You are healthy. You have a beautiful body. It lets you do cheerleading, you know. And we would just go through all of these things, and then I started to realize I need to tell myself those too.
Yes.
I'm able to have children. Like, I have been blessed with this healthy body that I need to celebrate and love. So.
I love that. I did that with my husband actually 2 weeks ago. It was the most beautiful, beautiful thing. And I think that we should really incorporate that into our set of a gossipy life and into our life with our relationships with our girlfriends, with our children, with our mates, because it's so fulfilling. But I do want to say that it's super important that the supermodel body is not the only body out there.
Yeah.
This is really, really important. And if we stop trying to like carve ourselves into this one look, then we would be a lot happier. There are so many different shapes and sizes of beauty.
Yeah.
And just take the blinders off of your eyes and start to look at women. How beautiful they are, and every shape and size, and then you'll be able to see that beauty in yourself. Don't look in the magazines. Look around you. There's beauty all around you. So don't spend your time trying to make yourself, fit into this model that you're never going to fit into.
Right.
So focus on making yourself amazing with your affirmations, with your Fem-Esteem, with your Tiffany Rothe workouts. And then
I
you
love
spread
it.
the love. Yes.
I feel great just sitting next
Yes.
to you. Yep, this was really fun. Thank you
Yeah,
so
thank you
much
so
for
much
coming
for
on.
having me. You guys are
think you
awesome.
inspired all of
Thank
us,
you.
and I'm sure tons of people that are watching this episode. So I can't wait to dip, rattle, roll, shimmy all over the place with your workouts.
Yes.
Yay! So definitely check out her channel and get your groove on over there.
That's right. And
Have
listen, if
fun.
you guys want to be with me, I need you to go to thefittestwinner.com so that you can be on my show, training with me and inspiring millions around the world.
Yay!
Absolutely.
Thanks so much for watching, everybody. Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe if you aren't already. We'll see you soon. Bye.
Bye.